Welcome back to Halloween Blast. I'm Amanda, here with David. And today we're going to be talking about...
And once again, no Karen. You didn't say that.
Because I was leaving it for you to say.
Oh, well.
You're the boss.
I think, I don't know what happened to Karen. I don't know if she's coming back. Maybe she got lost.
She's dead.
Wow.
No, she's not dead.
That was the most messed up thing you ever said in your whole life.
No. She's traveling. She's got things going on in her life right now. She might be back. She might not. We don't know.
I have no hope.
We're working on it.
So I'm back for sure now. So
until further notice.
No, I'm not taking back my spot.
Okay then.
Jeez.
Bye, Karen.
Anyways, we're here to talk about animatronics. This is actually a discussion, so we're not experts at this, but the stuff that we do see a lot in haunts, and maybe you guys can decide in the comments below. First time we let our people to join in the conversation.
Yes, please. Our comment section is very empty. Please talk to us. We're lonely.
That sounds like desperation. Like,
I am desperate. I'm lonely.
Like, you desperate.
I think Karen's the only one getting locked in a dungeon. I live in one. Anywho's it's good or bad is the question you asked me, and I think they can be very good. I've seen them be very good. I've also seen other haunts that it's not, they don't use them right. They can be used a lot more different.
And the thing is, like, animatronics cost a lot of money. Like, we went to Transworld a couple of times, me and you, and for one animatronic, like.
Well, I know one of the biggest ones I've ever seen was the dragons last year, and those things were in the thousands.
Yeah, we're talking about thousands. We're not talking about 1,000. We're talking about like
thousands,
like the 20,000s or something.
Like when you start talking like grand.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. So when haunts put money into these things, it's a lot of money to spend.
And you want to hope they use it right. If you're gonna pay that much money for something. Make sure you have a place for it to go and to use it really good, because otherwise that's a waste of money. I've seen a lot of haunts, like one of the things I wrote down here. Basically, I've had it where I've walked through a haunt and I've seen the same animatronic. Like, they'll buy like 3 or 4 of the same animatronic and put them in different places in their haunts. And like, the first time or second time you see it, it's like in a really good spot. It really matches like the room they have it in. But then you get further on the haunt and you see it again and it's like, I don't know if like their thought is to like mess with the person and make you think, oh, the animatronic's moving, but sometimes it doesn't match the room that they put it in.
Or because they have nothing to put in that room either.
Don't get lazy. That's laziness.
There's some haunts that do very well with the animatronics. Like, we're not gonna say no names for this episode because we're not gonna single our haunt out or anything. There's actually some haunts that don't even have an animatronic at all.
Yeah,
they completely rely on their detail in their rooms and the actors, which is phenomenal. This is like the craziest one ever. I'm not saying animatronics
those are actually some of the best haunts I think we've been to are the ones that don't have a lot of animatronics.
Not necessarily. I mean, there's a haunt that Hell's Gate. That has animatronics in there. I know I said that, but it's just one. This is just one haunt, as I said. But like I said, there's a lot of haunts that that have animatronics and know how to use them. They have some that like they're just not moving around. They actually pop by at you, like they jump at you.
You're thinking of the spiders. You're thinking of the spiders. I knew exactly where your brain went.
That's also the reason why I'm wearing this shirt today. This is the haunt that got you with the animatronic.
I hate you.
Yeah,
it's like seeing me have panic attacks.
No, like I said, some people they use the animatronics to scare you instead of the actors, which is really good. But there are some animatronics that just move around. That's all it does.
Placement's important. Where you put it, you want to put it like more in a place where you're like actually going to surprise a person, or not going to name names. But one of the haunt owners actually has a theory of distraction with them. Wow the person, make them look at it, because that gives the actors in the room a chance to move around and actually get into a position to scare the person.
Yeah, it's a setup. It's like same thing.
It's exactly a setup.
It's like the same thing. You know, you have one actor talking. You know, he does his dialogue, and you're paying attention to the actor, and another actor jumps up from the left side or right side of you, and it's like a setup. Except this time, instead of an actor, they have an animatronic. You're looking at, you know, animatronics are cool to look at. You'd be staring at like a dragon or like a creature or like a skeleton or a big old snake. And, the man's favorite spiders. You know, you just stare at them and you look at it, man, that's pretty cool. And then the actor just jumps out. That's how you use animatronics. And then, like, if you have an empty room, it's like a really small room, but you want to put an actor in there, you also throw an animatronic in there. The thing that really upsets me is when your whole haunt is nothing but animatronics.
Ratio is important, guys. Very important.
And you just have, like, nothing but 20 actors in the whole haunt, which there's actually more haunts, like 100 actors. You have like 100 actors, but it's nothing but animatronics. Every room you go into is an animatronic. It's like
you start to feel like you're walking through like a museum.
No, it feels like you're walking through Disney World. It's like you're walking to Disney World.
You know, that sounds like you're bashing Disney World now.
Disney World's a beautiful place.
I've never been. I don't know.
That is sad.
You want to take me to Disney World? Take me to Disney World. I'd love to go. Maybe. I don't know. Just keep me off Splash Mountain. Where's that Disneyland?
That's both.
No,
see, even the camera guy doesn't know what the hell saying because he's never been there either.
Sorry, I do that. But yeah, like we've been through haunts where it's like pretty much like 100% of the damn thing it's just animatronic. We've also been through some that have no animatronics at all, which is not bad.
It's not bad at all.
It's not bad at all, because you know what that says, that, you know, hey, you're actors. If you're in a successful haunt, you have like, you're like completely missing animatronics. I'm not saying have them or don't have them. That says a lot about your actors. If you're a really good haunt and you have no animatronics and they actually are getting the scares, keeping people entertained, that is amazing. But when you do have them, you kind of want to have like a 40-70 to somewhere closer to 50-50 ratio and stuff. You want to kind of be a little bit half and half or just a little bit off.
I think there's actually a couple haunts in Chicago that don't even have animatronics at all. Like they have like the other ones that move. Like what I mean by animatronics, I mean like creatures that move and stuff. I'm talking about that animatronic. Maybe
there's a lot of different animatronics.
Maybe people might think like the little sparks. They go. You know, one of those, like the props. No, I think those are called props.
Yeah, there's props and there's animatronics. Some of them like are kind of both.
Like air cans, I don't know. But like, we're talking about like animatronics, like the creatures and stuff, you know. But I think there's a couple haunts in Chicago that don't really have animatronics at all. They basically rely on actors. I know one does. I think I know one for sure.
And they're not bad.
Again, I don't want to say I don't want to say the name of the haunt because if I say the name of the haunt and I find out there's an animatronic in their haunt, there's one, and they're like, well, they actually do have an animatronic in that haunt. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay.
David, I heard you've been talking crap about us.
Well,
no, we're not. We're just saying, we thought, okay? Our memory is not perfect. It's been a while. It's the off season for haunted houses. We haven't been there in a while.
I've been to this haunt a couple of times.
I've been to quite a few haunts a couple times, and there's still stuff I discover every year.
You know what?
New stuff they put in, and stuff I just didn't notice because I was too busy looking at something else.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking about the haunt. I really think they have none whatsoever, and they're a big name too. They're a big name, and I don't think they have any animatronic.
Guys, keep your eyes peeled. Maybe you guys can sit there and try and figure out which one he's thinking of.
Yeah, if you can
that's your at home. That's your homework. Go find the haunted house we're talking about that has no animatronics that you think is good, and then write it down in the comments.
I think there's actually two of them. I think there's two of them that don't have animatronics. I don't know. I think there's two that don't have animatronics at all. They may have air cannons and stuff in there, but like as far as like creatures that move in it, I don't think there's any at all in the haunts. In those two haunts. I'm gonna tell you off camera.
Okay.
Yeah, like you know, we're not saying animatronics are a bad thing at all. I mean, they're very fascinating to look at. It makes the haunt. I don't think it makes the haunt, but it's cool to look at. It does stick out. You're like, man.
I like the way that the owners use them, because not every haunt uses them the same. They all kind of have the same principle of like distraction, for like the actors to use them as a distraction and stuff, but they use them slightly differently.
Yeah. Exactly.
Sometimes they use the actor as the distraction, and the animatronic is the scare.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm that person.
It all depends how you use it. Like some haunts, when they buy animatronic, they already know this is what I'm gonna use it for. This is how I'm gonna use it, you know. But there's, I think, only a couple of haunts that just said, no, we're just gonna use animatronic stuff, and that's not really great. And I'm talking about like there's nothing like the next 3 rooms, is animatronic. Well,
Be diverse.
you know. But there's some haunts, like I said, they know how to use it really well and stuff. Like, as you know, it's like a setup scare. Or they have one fall down from the ceiling and scare the living shit out of you when you fall to the floor.
You know, I was gonna give you a dirty look for something else, but now the dirty look's for what actually came out of your mouth.
Like, we're talking about a spider who falls from the ceiling and just drops you, and you just fall to the floor and you start screaming and crying.
It was my first time there. I wasn't expecting it.
It still gets you.
No, it just makes me very wiggly because sometimes they have them on. The last time we went through that haunt, those things were not on. They didn't. One of them was meant to spring forward. It was like on a spring thing, and the legs like come forward with the momentum, and it looks like it's gonna jump at you. It didn't go off. I walked all in front of that thing trying to set it off just to prove to them that I wouldn't.
You did not. You tried to get out of that room fast. Don't lie to the people. You tried to get out of that room.
Karen was trying to set it off.
Yes, Karen.
And it would not go off. I think the ones in that room were actually off that day. She was trying to get me in the worst way. This is the same woman that will walk into a room while I'm distracted by something in the previous room and hide behind the doorway and try and scare me. It's like, Karen, we're in a haunt. This person's job is to try and scare me. Trying to do their job.
No. It was during a walkthrough with all the lights.
I almost punched her in the face.
There was no actors whatsoever, and all the lights were turned on, and you just walk around the haunt and look at the animatronics.
The animatronics, yeah.
You walk around and you see the detail of the haunt there. There's a really cool tour and everything. And there was no actors whatsoever in the haunt. You just walk around and you look at the stuff, and Karen kept scaring everyone in the group.
I was so close to putting her into a headlock and dragging her through that thing.
Well, anyways, the camera guy is giving us 10 minutes are up. So. Again, there's certain ways how to use animatronics and everything.
But I think coming back to our original question, good or bad,
it's still up for discussion.
It's 50-50.
Depends how you use it. Depends how you use it.
Yeah.
Like they have some animatronics in the lines when you stand in the queue line. And those are pretty cool because you don't expect to get scared and you just watch them. Sometimes they have dialogue and stuff. So like again, it depends how you use it. They're not good. I mean, they're not bad.
Without naming the haunt, the witches.
Yeah, the witches that talk.
You know the witches. You know the witches I'm talking about. Everybody loves those witches.
And then you have some animatronics that actually gives out rules. Those are cool.
That's actually really common.
Dream Reapers used to do that. Who's no longer around?
Nice story.
Stageville's animatronic. Well, they have 2 rooms. You see, I was gonna name no haunts, and I did it again. But
do they have an animatronic when they get to... No,
when you get to
City... is an actor.
No, you get to City of the Dead, they have an animatronic.
Oh, City of the Dead. Okay, I was thinking...
Which that is cool. I love the opening. I have been there 3 times, and I'm still fascinated by it.
Every time I go there, I think the animatronics are moved or doing something different. I don't know why. It's the same thing.
Well, that's cool. They do that. But
maybe I'm just stupid.
So we're going to leave up discussion to you in the comments below. What do you think? Are animatronics good or bad for a haunt? Again, we
could go on and on about this for hours.
I'm in between. I'm really in between because it's
circumstantial. It's circumstantial.
You guys think what you think. Do you think animatronics good or bad, or what do you think about this? So leave discussion below in the comments below. Give your opinion. Let us know what you think. Actually, don't forget to like this video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our video.
The bell icon.
So, check us out on our website, xwhalloweenblast.com. Visit our new online store where we sell our merchandise at HalloweenBlastStore.com. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. And see, look, I did it. Look, I took over Karen's job.
You finally did it!
I don't need Karen no more.
Hallelujah! We'll see you guys next time on Halloween Blast.